So Phil, this looks like a monstrous Meccano set here, made of wood. Tell us what it is.
Yes, as you say, a Meccano set made from wood.
It's not a musical instrument.
Not yet. So these are to go behind the Watford station for the flat.
All right.
So the boards we had at Chester and at Blakemere. This is Blakemere. Milton Keynes. They were just stand-in boards. Just we got them, so use them. These are the proper ones.
Are they slightly bigger than the other?
These are a metre, where the others were 800 and something mil.
I presume your laser cutter's been working overtime recently.
Yeah, it's never stopped. Ever since we did the what's the last thing we did? The stations. It just hasn't stopped.
You're doing the flats as well now?
We've got one more block of flats to do, and then till 2026, that's more or less this done. Then we move on to next year's.
You sold many of the low relief flats?
Yeah, they went mental. Because people buy a big block's worth in one go, so they keep doing like 3 or 4 packs at a time. The houses didn't do much.
I don't know, I was quite surprised by that, because
the people don't want to, they're not too expensive, they're expensive for what they are. For a house, they're expensive.
Is there a lot more competition for houses?
No, people just don't want houses.
Okay.
Because they're quite big, they're quite boring. You only got that much space, you'd rather have the signal box.
Yeah.
Because it's the same size as the signal box, but same price as the signal box, that sort of thing. But in fact, the houses are really the only thing that hasn't sold.
So Chris is beavering away, installing or wiring up the signals.
Wiring up signals.
Have you lost one?
Just find the end of.
So with the test unit on, you should see. Yep, that's looking good. So that's the test unit working. So it's not that long to do, is it, Chris? It's once you get going, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's the first one of many.
Yes. You've got one more, and then you've got to move to the other end and satisfy people's desire for baseboards. Yes.
That's right. Yep.
And this is the precursor to the System 2 auto signal, which will be fully documenting during this layout installation and build and setup. There's our signaling plan. Here is the signaling plan for this layout. So it shows which boards have requirement for an auto signal. If there's an X on the plan, that's a signal. And then the slashes are the blocks, where the blocks split. So each baseboard is 8 foot long, cut in the middle. So each baseboard has 2 blocks. one of the interesting things on this layout is we've got a signal here, and that will be connected to this signal, but this isn't one block, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down. So we'll be putting some logic into and different blocks or different blocks, so that we get a block occupied on all of them, which would set this signal at danger until it clears into this block. So we brought making tracks 4 to Blakemere about a month early. The intention is we'll get the fiddle yard down, that will be sorted, but all of the scenic sections need to have the signals wired up and the electronics installed. So rather than crawl under baseboards and what have you, we'll do them all on their end, and then they can get laid as they're done, and hopefully that would only take a day to get the signals wired up. Then we'll bring the controls after. For now, wire up and test. Peter, this looks fun.
This is great fun. We're just doing some of the donkey work on the signalling wires.
All right, because we're putting servo connectors on the ends of the signals, yeah?
We are. When Andy's finished making them.
I think he's three to make.
4 to make.
4. That's not so bad.
They'll be ready by 2026.
Yeah, they'll come the day before, won't they? Doing the important stuff, Dave?
No, I was trying to get.
Looks alright, we can't say. This floor is, it's like 10 or level on a marshmallow. Yeah. There you go there. Just.
What, you mean it's all white?
Pardon?
It's all white.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah. Very good, Dave. Oh, it's smashing. It's done now.
Good.
Sorry. The old jack, car jack.
That looks great, Dave. It almost looks like you straightened it out by design.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, now. Yeah, I'm sure. It's not. It wants to come up on this side. Perfect, right, hang on. It's not right, I don't think. Something's not right here. Get involved in that. Baseboards are dead level, so it shouldn't be a problem. You just had to adjust them slightly.
Yeah. I mean, they're not straight anyway.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if this one's long enough. Yeah, you get 2 out of that one. Yeah.
Right, go on, Rob. Ready?
Happy with that?
That's alright. Good enough for kids. Good enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that?
Bolts
What's it?
or nuts?
That helps, doesn't it?
At least it wasn't hard.
Yeah. What's up?
Right, ready?
Yeah, go on. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not very good. Tracks are not lined up there. All the others are, but that one's not.
Useful test then, eh?
It's got a kink. Oh yeah, look, it's been kinked. Look. Look, it's got bend in it there. See it?
That's a feature, is it, Dave?
Oh, not really. Not a very good feature, is it? Oh, boys, we've got a bit of damaged track here. It's got a nice bend in it.
Does it fall off?
Oh, does it fall off? Yeah, 'cause it's like that. Oh, someone's hit that. Look at the bend in there.
Well, just wants another piece in there.
Yeah. It's alright going that way, what? Don't come off.
See any scissors?
Yes, of course, isn't it?
The coach is a problem, not the track.
Do you want me to get another coach?
Yeah, if you will. Have you got another?
No, we don't need them. See, boys. We having a drink?
I don't remember bringing any with us.
The other thing we need to do, see the end of that table? Needs to line up with that mic. Go on, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. So up. Well, find a way that'll do, Mike. It's near enough, that.
Oh, my work's done. I'll go home now.
Right, we'll have a drink now. So that,
Got a studious activity going on here.
Can you just take the tent off this pan? This one?
What will be the delay, the time it takes the PVA to go off?
Yeah. Lift yours up.
It's trapped when I do that.
How am I sticking underneath?
Stick underneath.
Yeah.
because on Sunday,
No.
Don't get me on stage.
I'll go back to the house.
That corner could go up.
Paul's done his thing. Right. I can now finish off the overground towards the station. Right. I've got the ballast which I've been waiting for.
It's 3 blocks high, isn't it? It's 2 blocks high.
Just push it in. Just push it in, Paul. There you go, that's it.
Swing it out the way.
I get seen doing that. I'll get you up there.
Me? No. Phone's on the counter.
Do you want me out of the way?
Yeah, we just moved the whole table. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh.
Wiring simple so far, Chris?
Yep.
Straightforward?
It's just repetitive and it takes a long time.
Well, you're doing 8 baseboards, aren't you? Well,
Yeah.
9, 10 actually, I think, in total, round the bend.
Yep.
4 signals on the far side. Despite me being cautious, we'll have all this working next week, won't we?
With a fair one.
Yeah.
But that then changes the whole thing from where it is.
Yeah, well, we've already, you know, I mean, we spent 4 years pushing all the boundaries of what model railways are. So ultimately, you've got to go one stage further. I mean, already, if you look at all the layouts that are now coming up in the magazine and you're seeing at shows, they've already changed. 4 years ago, you didn't see this. Now, everybody's modelling like we do modern railways, and your flats and all that. So what we keep doing is pushing back at the modernness of modern railways, which nobody's done for years, have they?
No, the layouts have tended to focus on the steam era.
Yeah.
Which is great. It's still got the steam era, but actually, the modern railway and the scene and what's happened as well. I think it helps that the real railways become interesting again as well. I mean, sort of 4 or 5 years as well. A lot of this seems to have come since 2020. We had that shift change in what people see on the real railway, and the interest there, and all the different types of traction that are still existent as well. And then what you've been doing with this as well, actually, is like even what you did with Watford Junction for the Great Electric Train Show. It's just a taster of what's to come.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that all we've done is opened a latent interest in railways that have been pent up because people weren't. I mean, all the ready-to-run stuff was coming out with steam, and without the Hornby Pendolino and the Batman 350s. To me, that changed it. Yet, I find it amazing still that when we started 4 years ago, you could buy those 350s because nobody was buying them.
Yes. Yeah.
They were like giving them away. Now you can't buy them for they're like entities.
But at that point, people weren't modelling this type of thing.
No.
People hadn't seen what a full 9-car 390 looked like in a proper big scenario. Most of the layouts we saw at exhibitions were 20-30 foot long at the longest, with the odd exception to it.
Yeah.
And if there was an exception to it, it tended to be a massive steamer layout, which is over 40 foot, not a modern traction.
Well, the big thing is, I remember the first year at the Cathedral, I went to Dave at MegaPoints, and I bought all these signals, and they didn't actually. I couldn't work out why they didn't work. Remember, I had all those switches, and I had to switch every one manually. Now here, what we're doing is we're trialling a new system for Dave, where it'll all be automatic. So as long as is new, you set the tracker and away you go, you'll be able to get all the signals to work in that. Now that's amazing in 4 years.
Yeah.
That's changed the hobby.
Yeah, because you've progressively been working on that each time you've done the layouts, haven't you? Each time you've done one, the signalling's moved on as well.
Yeah, but Dave started it but then stopped, but now he's got his track sets out. We can now put a system in that gives you all the blocks, which means you just plug and play again.
And you've gone to custom signals as well. You're not using off-the-shelf items, are you? You're actually having scale models of the real signals from the logo. I mean, particularly Milton Keynes is a real big showcase for that.
Yeah, and of course bush ears.
Yes.
Yeah, and I hate to think when we get to Wembley Central. Wembley Central is going to be interesting because I think there's more interesting buildings around there than the whole layout put together.
Yes.
You've got the
Travel Lodge, isn't there?
Travel Lodge with all the colours.
Multicoloured, yeah.
Yeah, you've got shops.
Yep.
You've got the railway across, so you've got another great central bridge, but this time it's it's got track on it.
Yep. So you've got the building that I really like, which won't fit on.
Yeah, there you go. But he also got streets that back onto the railway.
Yes.
So again,
it's a bit like that classic model railway cliche, isn't it? Where you stand in the layout and you've got that little road scene that goes up to the railway.
Yeah,
with the
which is the first time on this layout
that
we've actually bought houses right, standard houses, not on top of the hills, but houses right on the layout. They'll be the first ones.
But that'll be interesting part of this actually, where you've got everything together. Actually, you'll go from the country end, where you've got things further away from the railway because there's more space. As you come closer and closer down to the capital, you get everything closer to the railway, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I moved away from doing Carpenter's Park, because it just was too close.
Yeah.
But when you come out of here, or you come out of, Bushy, and your next thing is, Wembley Central, you've got good run.
Yeah.
And you've got lots of, stuff happening with bridges and cuttings. And then suddenly you come into urban London, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, that's all changing, isn't it?
Yeah.
New buildings everywhere.
Yeah. Buildings are us.
Yeah.
Progress has been made.
What does that mean?
All I can think of, Phil, when I'm seeing this is model aircraft.
Yes, it's life enough.
I've spent 40 years of my life just doing model aircraft.
Yeah, if you took this out, you'd turn into a kite.
I've been giving them out. Pete, I've gone into every shop. I went into Tesco's, moved all their posters.
The library wouldn't let you put them up.
Who?
The
No,
library.
she did. One. She wanted, because the only reason is because I said to her she looked very pretty. Should I can put one in. Please don't take pictures of me, Dave.
I'm not taking pictures of you.
Because they're still council libraries. They don't help you, do they? People don't help you, do they? Have they not?
Dave, this is
All right.
Sheila and Pete.
Forward, towards you. There you go.
Where's my lift? Don't you start.
It's a special skill set of mine.
No, but what I said was invite them in to do the cakes and bits for the people, and it goes in. It's part of the community, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've have the rollers in.
Yeah, but we're
No, I'm
engaging.
being facetious. I'm being funny.
Yeah.
No, but it tries.
I mean, that guy last year who came and did that blog, the next day we couldn't move in here. I mean, he was from the village.
Who is that?
What was the lad last year who came in?
No, it's got to go down about like that much. We need to move the table. It's got to go down.
Yeah. So it's a drop on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Hang on. Push that table out a bit. Give it a bit of room. That's it.
Right.
Hang on. There you are. Get in. Get these bolts in here. I'm wondering then. I forgot it was a viaduct end. Track's a bit high, about 4 inches.
Are they going that way?
I'm surprised you got any dry enough for this.
On the right height and everything.
So that one goes where the baseboard joint is. And the bit that's missing is it?
Line up with the baseboard joint.
Should be a 2-foot gap to push them out. Push the table.
in the triangle.
Yeah.
You go.